You were the best thing I had ever found, a light that made my world spin around. But somewhere between love and fear, I started holding you too near. Every time you went out alone, I stared at my silent phone, creating stories in my head of things you never even said. I thought protecting us meant watching everything. I never knew fear could become a cage. Fear became love, or at least it's what I told myself. Every question, every doubt was me trying not to lose you somehow. But love shouldn't feel this heavy. Love shouldn't make you feel trapped. And now I finally understand why you couldn't keep looking back. Looking back. You said you needed room to breathe. I heard it, but I didn't believe, because I thought more attention and more care. While you felt lonely standing there, I wanted all your time, your heart, every piece of who you are. Never realizing my insecurity was slowly tearing us apart. The saddest part isn't that you left, it's knowing I helped you walk away. Fear became love, and love became the reason I lost you. I remember how you smiled back when everything felt light, before my overthinking mind turned every moment into a fight. You tell me where you were going, and I'd ask 100 things. Not because I didn't love you, but because I was scared of everything. I thought if I held on tighter, nothing could pull you away. But I was holding too tight, turning love into pressure every night, trying to keep you close to me while pushing you further away. And now your side of the bed is cold, a reminder of what I couldn't control. Because the harder I tried to keep you, the faster you slipped away. I watched your laughter slowly fade into tired eyes and quiet pain. Still I couldn't stop myself from asking questions again and again. You deserve trust, not suspicion, a partner, not a prison. But I learned that lesson too late, the day you finally walked away. Love needs open hands to grow, not fists afraid to let go. I was holding too tight, and broke the very thing I loved most. I used to think the enemy was every guy who talked to you, never realizing all along the problem wasn't them, it was me. You gave me reasons to trust, but I kept searching for reasons not to. And every accusation I made left another crack inside of you. You were fighting for us while I was fighting ghosts. Jealousy won. You took your hand and pulled it from mine, turned every good thing into doubt, until there was nothing left to say. And now I'm sitting here alone, with all the blame inside my chest, because jealousy won, and love was the one that lost. I replay every argument, every tear I made you cry, wishing I could take it back before I watched our future die. You asked me to trust your heart, but I trusted my fears instead. Now your memory is all that's left beside this empty bed. If I could go back in time, I'd choose trust over fear every single time. Jealousy won, and now I have to live without you. Some battles aren't worth winning if they cost you the person you love. We used to laugh about nothing, drive around with nowhere to go. Back when loving you felt easy, back before I lost control. Somewhere between my fears and doubts, I started making mountains from clouds, and every little misunderstanding turned into another storm somehow. You wanted peace, I brought confusion. You wanted trust, I brought suspicion. Our love turned heavy, too heavy for your heart to carry. Every conversation felt like war, every smile didn't feel the same anymore. And now I'm sitting here alone, thinking about the things I've done. 'Cause love turned heavy the moment I let fear become stronger than us. Yeah, you stopped telling me everything because you were scared of my reaction, and I mistook your silence for another reason to panic. The more I fear losing you, the more I pushed you away. And by the time I realized it, you were already halfway gone. Love should feel like home, not something you're afraid to return to. Our love turned heavy, and eventually it crushed us both. I walk past places we used to go, still hoping somehow you'll appear. And every text I never sent lives quietly inside my phone, because the truth is I still miss you, even though I know you're gone. I keep running toward the past, like I can somehow change the ending. I'm chasing your shadow, trying to catch something that already left, holding on to pieces of you that only exist inside my head. And every night I close my eyes, you're still standing by my side, but morning always reminds me I'm chasing your shadow. I wish I listened when you said you were getting tired of the pain. I thought there would always be tomorrow to finally make things right again. Now tomorrow came without you, and that's the hardest thing to face, knowing I had everything I wanted and still let it slip away. Some regrets stay longer than the people who caused them. I'm chasing your shadow, while you're already living without me. I called it love when I needed answers. I called it care when I crossed the line. I thought knowing everything about you would somehow keep you mine. But love isn't ownership, and hearts aren't meant to be controlled. I learned that truth too late, after watching you let go. I wanted to protect us, but I became the thing that hurt us most. I was the heart that smothered, holding on when I should have trusted, building walls around your freedom and wondering why you wanted out. And now every lonely night reminds me of the damage I couldn't see, because I was the heart that smothered, the one that lost the love it needed. You deserved room to breathe, a chance to be yourself completely. But I measured love through attention and mistook fear for loyalty. Looking back, I finally see how exhausted you must have been, trying to convince me every day that you weren't leaving. The saddest lesson love can teach is that fear can destroy what love creates. I was the heart regret forever. The house feels different now, like it knows you're not around. Your coffee cup is gone, but your memory still hangs around. I never thought I'd see the day where your name became a wound. I thought we'd survive everything. I never imagined losing you. I spent so much time fearing goodbye that I accidentally created it. I lost you, not to another man, not to fate, but to my own mistakes, to every doubt I couldn't shake. And now the silence speaks your name, in every room, every place. I lost you, and that's a truth I can't escape. I keep replaying our last night, searching for a different ending. Maybe if I listened more, maybe if I trusted more. But maybe it doesn't change a thing, it only makes the pain stay longer. And every answer I find now arrives when it no longer matters. Some lessons come too late, and some apologies never reach home. I lost you, and I only understood your worth when you were gone. When you left, the room got smaller, every corner felt colder somehow. The clock kept moving like nothing changed, but my whole world stopped right then. I remember standing at the door, watching your taillights disappear, knowing deep inside my chest this was the thing I feared most. I wanted one more chance, but I had already used them all. When you left, you took the laughter from these walls, the future from my thoughts, the warmth from every song. And now every night feels longer since the day you walked away, because part of me left too when you left. I still hear your voice sometimes, inside old messages and memories, and I still catch myself reaching for someone who isn't there anymore. Maybe healing starts with acceptance, but tonight I'm not there yet. I'm still learning how to live with the consequences of my regrets. You didn't leave because you stopped loving me. You You left because I made love too hard to carry. When you left, when you left, when you left, you left me alone with the man I became. I thought love meant knowing everything, every password, every plan, every place you'd ever go, every person holding your hand. But now I see how wrong I was. Love isn't constant proof, it's believing someone stays even when they're out of view. You asked for trust, and I answered with fear, because love wasn't trust, not the way I gave it to us. I loved you with anxious hands, always needing reassurance. And now I finally understand what you were trying to teach. Love wasn't trust, and that's why I couldn't keep you. You spent months trying to show me that your heart was always here, but I kept listening to my doubts instead of listening to you. And every argument we had started from something in my head, a story built from insecurity that slowly tore us apart instead. The cruelest thing about fear is how convincing it sounds when you're hurting. Love wasn't trust, and trust was the thing we needed most. I spent so long blaming the world, looking for reasons outside myself, until I sat alone one night and finally faced the truth. You didn't leave without warning, you didn't disappear overnight. You tried to save us over and over, while I kept picking fights. The hardest truth I ever learned was seeing my reflection clearly. I was my own ruin, a storm inside our home, the reason love grew tired, the reason you let go. And now I'm left with memories of who we used to be, could speak to my old self, I tell him love is trust, not control. I tell him fear isn't protection, and jealousy isn't devotion. But wisdom always arrives late, after the damage has been done. And now the person I wanted forever is someone I'll never hold again. Sometimes growth begins the moment your heart breaks open. I was my own ruin. Oh, but losing you taught me how to become better.